time to get your fingers nice and warmed up, ready for handwriting. Remember, there's been so many ways we've done it, but here's just another way if you want a different way of doing it. If not, use some of the other things we've done. If you've got some paper clips, see if you can create a paper clip chain. If you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, you might be able to make a really, really long one and link them all together. That'd be quite fiddly to warm up your fingers. Once you've done that, of course, you then have to learn how to take them all off as well. So that could be one way that you warm up your fingers before we do handwriting. Last day of the letter M today, so stand up nice and tall. Remember to go from the ceiling to the floor if you can. Start at the top, come all the way down, bounce back up and over like an arch, down, back up the same straight line, bounce over, straight back down and flick. Let's do it again. Start at the top, come down, bounce back up, curve over, down, straight back up that line, bounce over, down and flick. I'm going to explore the letter M using the tin foil. Remember, there's so many different ways that we've learnt. You can use your favourite. Well, that's noisy. I'm going to roll up some tin foil. A nice long line, and then I'm going to try and make the letter M. So, what do? We start at the top, and we come down, and we bounce back up, so I'm going to fold it back that way, and then it curves over, curve, and straight down, so there, doesn't it? And then it goes back straight back up, so squeeze that together, curve it round, and end with a flick. Gosh, just enough. So you could have a go at exploring the letters with tinfoil, or whichever way you'd like first, and then we'll have a go at doing the book. So the last bit is putting the letter M with the words, so we know the right height of the letter. Now remember, if you're not ready for this bit yet, carry on doing it on plain paper. So the letter M doesn't have an ascender or a descender, so it's the same height look as these letters. So start at the top, come down, back up, curve over like an arch, down to the line again, bounce back up, curve over and down and flick. That's very tricky to get your in that space. Don't worry if you can't, because that's like a robin writing, but if you can, brilliant. So have a go at putting them on the others. So I'll do one more with you here. So at the top, down, bounce back up, over, down, bounce back up, over, down and flick. If you finish those, then we'll have a go at reading them. When you're ready, we'll have a go. See if you can read this one to me first, please. Up, mop. You see the mop in the picture? Right, next one. At, mat. The mop, look, by the mat. Oh dear, what's on the mat? Let's find out. Muck. Oh yeah, look, muck on that mat. This one. Man. Here's a man with the mop, and there's the muck on the mat. What's this one say? Mess. Yeah, another way about the muck, isn't it? Mess. And last bit, this tells us what the mucky bit and the messy bit is. Mud. I just finished by putting some of these letters with the long ladder ones. Now we can spell the word mum using the letters that we know. Let's sound out mum, mum. So we've got our from what we've been doing. So we know how to do that one. Down, up, over, down, up, over, down, flick. And the second letter was the U. We know it's the same height. So down, up, down, and flick. Make sure you remember the flick. At the end of a mum, you have another so we can do that. Down, up, over, down, up, over, flick. Now, some of you might want to write mummy, and we can do that. We need another of course, lots of M's, in mum, mummy. And then on the end, I don't know if you remember when we talked about this with an Alpha Blocks episode, sometimes the E sound on the end of the word is actually made by the letter Y, the Y. So mummy, you need the Y. Down, remember it's got a descender and curve, back under. So we can write mummy using all of the letters beautifully because we know how to form them because of our handwriting.